Hello guys, welcome back to our channel discussing football. So today we are joined by DF Swap and Ishayu. So we will be reviewing the performance of India in the Kings Cup. So starting off with yesterday's match against Lebanon. So what do you feel? Where did we go wrong?
I think everywhere because I think before we talk about where we got wrong, the thing is that just having 2 3 days of preparation for any tournament is not enough.
Mhm.
Uh, and it is not only for the first team of India. I think in under 23, I'm very happy that under 16 won the SAF championship at
World Cup.
defeating Bangladesh. That's a huge win for us. But I think just having 1 week of preparation is not enough for anything. So I think preparation lacking was one factor. Otherwise, I think we are a bit unlucky in both the
Yeah,
matches. I don't
given
know
to
why.
that decisions made by the referee in the match against Iraq, I guess yes, we were lucky.
Yeah.
So today the goal which was scored by Al Zain, do you think it was an offside? Because Jingen in the post-match conference said that I think it was an offside.
It was an offside. I also felt the
I
same.
yeah,
But uh, but let's not
But
cry over
the
spilled milk.
yeah,
yeah,
It's
and
done. We are
see,
out.
but the
it
thing
doesn't matter how much we cry right now, it won't give us that third place.
Yeah, actually.
exactly. But the major problem I feel in Indian football is do we have a replacement of Sunil Chhetri? I can't see even a replacement of JJ Lal Peklo at this moment. We have
No.
zero goal
Uh,
scorers.
I think that the team has to be at this point of time play, or they have to feel that now it's time to move on. Because I know Sunil Chhetri will be in the team for at least 1 2 years maximum. But there has to be the feeling in the team that we can win without him, which we were not able to
This
last
over
season without
dependency
him.
on Sunil Chhetri will cause a lot of problem to India in the future, I believe.
Because there are some promising strikers I can see right now at this point of time. Shiva Shakti was very good in the last
Yeah,
ISL.
Mhm.
Also, Suhail Ahmed Bhatt of Mount Bagan, he's a very good striker. There are many more, but we have to make sure that they play continuous football. If they sit
true.
on the bench every time in ISL and it won't work, na? That's the thing.
Mhm. Exactly. And I don't know what Rahim Ali does, like what Rahim Ali brings to the table because he's utter shit.
See, the
Maybe.
straight up
Very
the thing
respectful to
which
him.
Rahim
Very,
Ali
very utter shit.
brings to the team is nothing other than occupying a space in the squad,
Yeah, yeah.
nothing else.
Actually. I think
I
it's
think the
time to
problem
give.
with
Yeah, yeah. Continue.
yeah, I think the problem with India is that there is no scorer. We have basically wingers. Okay,
Yeah,
Manveer,
Uh,
Chhangte, all of them are winger. They can create chances. If you see teams like Mohun Bagan or teams like Mumbai, they have got strikers who are like from foreign countries. Like there was Petratos last season. This year there is coming even for Mumbai. They have Jorge Pereira Diaz, then Greg Stewart. Who gets the goals? It's not Chhangte who gets the goals. I think only Sunil Chhetri is the guy who has been like a main striker for an ISL team, but otherwise, we have zero strikers. Even Rahim Ali, I don't see him starting for Chennai
no,
in ISL.
I think the bigger problem is that all the ISL teams have ensured that they have a foreign striker, and that position is always covered by a foreign player. So if you do not get the Indian players to play there, how will they be a replacement for Sunil Bhai? That's the issue, right? The Indian players will come only after 80 minutes when the team is winning 3-0 or 5-0. They won't start. You won't
see,
see
the thing
Kian
is
Hennessy
like these
starting.
coaches, the foreign coaches, they are not trying to depend as much as they should on this Indian young players.
That, that's very valid, I guess, because don't expect Kian to come out fast 11 and this score.
Yep.
I think
That
the
is the thing.
problem with India is the grassroots level because you see, when we had under 17 World Cup, we had players like Komal Khatar and then Boris
Yeah,
Singh and then Hitesh
yeah,
Sharma. Where are they now? We can't see them.
exactly,
They're gone
exactly.
because there was no like. I remember Komal Khatal going to ATK and then he destroyed
Yeah,
his
yeah,
career there to the league.
See, the
obviously.
thing is
And then he went
about
to Jamshedpur
the
and then he
dark
didn't start.
reality of ISL clubs, which I feel is if these clubs will choose maybe a 40-year-old Premier League player who made one appearance in Premier League match over a player who has won the under 17 World Cup for India, hypothetically.
Uh,
It's the situation
that's
See,
right now
at
in
the
true.
end of the
ISL.
day, you can't blame the coach for in ISL
Yeah,
because if like he needs to win at the end of the day. If
Foreigner will
suppose
because
be
Mohun
sacked.
Bagan plays
yeah, the
Suhail
management
up
will
front
also say
instead of
you.
Jason Cummins
Management will
and
also say
we
like
lose
you got a good team, and still you're unable to
exactly.
win matches.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
that is the
if you
thing.
see Mohun Bagan, they can replace Jason Cummins with Suhail at this moment, right? Because it at the end of the day, it's all business in ISL, and that's been a problem. And you see players like Manvi or Rahim Ali, they don't even start for their respective clubs,
Yeah,
and India lacks that area, and the tactics are also not good. I think India doesn't have that kind of side backs who can defend. India needs a guy like Subhashish Bose who can
Yeah.
defend at least. Akash Mishra can't defend. You play Subhashish on the left and you play Changte in front of him or Bipin in front of him who can
See, the
attack.
thing
And
is,
at least we know that Subhashish is back.
Akash Mishra mostly fits in the 3-5-2 formation, in my opinion.
Akash Mishra is more of a wing back, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
I don't know what he can. He doesn't bring anything to the table defensively. Even Nikhil Pujari. You see the penalty
true.
that
yeah,
day. That Sandesh Singh and Nikhil Pujari. You can't pull a player like that against Iraq.
exactly, exactly.
And
I think,
Sandesh Singh as well. We are relying too much on him because he hasn't been that Sandesh Singh for the last 10 or 12 years.
yeah. See, Anwar Ali has been performing very nice in the recent past, but what after him? Chunglunga,
Yeah.
not that of level. Actually, the thing I think the idea or the ideal which CFL did this time is very very nice, letting only Indian players play. At least we got a swell word from them. If this would be a CFL season with foreigners, then you would have seen only maybe Hugo, Dimitri, and Brandon Hamilton start for Mount Bagan. Then you would have not seen what potential Suhail brings. So I think if
Exactly.
from the next season, Durand Cup or Fed Cup or IFA Shield, only the AIFF only brings Indian players to play that tournament, I think it will be helpful for the Indian players to play and ensure that there is a substitute coming from the national team.
So
But I
I have a
know
question
that
to you guys. It's regarding the
yeah,
ISL. Should they decrease the number of foreigners on the pitch?
they did. They have their
Yeah.
it, earlier it
They have done
was
to
five, I guess.
four at this moment. Yeah. Now it's
Four,
3 plus
earlier it
1.
was five, 3+1. Now, so
No, I'm saying like,
I
should they
think
decrease further? Because if it's the
I think the
problem,
basic basic idea of ISL is to bring foreigners is to get the brand image. If you do that
yeah.
reduction, it will just disrupt the model which they are propagating. So they won't do. That's simple.
But at the end, it's not like feasible to do that because Indian players also need some competition, right? You see the
Exactly,
level of
exactly. That is
CFL and
also
you
true.
see the level of ISL. But I think what
Yeah,
ISL could do is like increase the number of teams so that more players can play. Because you remember players like Michael Susairaj. I remember him like
yeah, yeah,
getting goals and goals
yeah.
at Jamshedpur and even at ATK.
Exactly.
But
ATK,
next season he
yes.
got injured in the very first match against Kerala, and then where is he now? At Odisha, I saw that day he is in.
Yeah.
But is he getting chance?
There are
No.
many
So
players.
there are
There are many players
numerous
like him.
numbers of players. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Like
when you
Jay
talk about
Shane.
Anwar Ali at defense, yeah, Jay Shane. And yeah, so when you were talking about Anwar Ali, I just want to say that you see Anwar Ali has a concentration lapse in
Yeah.
every game. Like against Kuwait, that own goal, and even today, that corner from which Lebanon at the end scored, that was given away by Anwar Ali, which I think he could have defended. So India's backline is clearly unsettled at this moment, and they need to rectify that. Uh, because you see Ashish Rai played on the right today, but,
Hmm.
instead of Nikhil Pujari, but it was very same kind of a performance.
No, no, I also feel
Yeah.
like Ashish Rai is not that good defensively.
Yeah,
No, he's not. He's actually a proper right wing back.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
he's like Trent. Very good in crosses, very good in running. But when it comes to defense, let's not
I
talk
think it's
about
high
it.
time India looks for a back five, a back three, or maybe a back five as well, like giving yourself like Akash Mishra and Nikhil Pujari at their wing, like wing backs.
No, no. Then back three, who would be the central defenders?
You can play Subhashish there because he constantly plays at
Ah,
that role for Mohun Bagan
that
and
that is fair.
Anwar
Valid,
and
valid.
Sandesh.
That is valid, absolutely valid. That can work. But coach Kustem won't do that, because he has a
Yeah.
particular. He's very pragmatic about his tactics. That is the thing.
Exactly. Because I think Thapa as well in that holding role is not doing so much for India
I
at
don't
this
know
moment.
what's wrong with him this season. Uh, let's see
Seems
he
like more
does something better.
nervous.
Why? It's okay. When he's playing for Mohun he can be nervous because initially, but I don't know what is happening. He was very good in his national appearances. Let's hope he does well because 19th AFC Cup matches are also starting and uh,
Yeah.
big match.
Against Odisha is
Odisha
the
Mohun
first game for Mohun Bagan.
away match also. So let's see.
Yeah. So going back to that Iraq game, if you see, like 2 years back, we drew to Qatar. Like we went away
Yeah.
and we drew to Qatar 0-0. That day, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu was the great wall of India.
Yeah, right.
But and 2 years later, you see India drawing against Iraq, which could have been a win. Uh, I
Yeah,
think
See, it's
50-50
within 90
is
minutes we
still you can't cry.
actually held Iraq for 90 minutes.
Yeah, Iraq didn't do too much. And you
Yeah.
see this Iraq team, they defeated Saudi Arabia. The
True.
yeah,
team
yeah,
that
right.
defeated Argentina in the World Cup. Okay.
Exactly.
So it's we were really good in that game, but very unlucky. But that first goal I want to come to, that Mahesh goal, that through ball from
That
Sahal,
was
what a through ball.
That was brilliant.
legendary.
That touch up, that build up was really good. But I also think
Yeah,
that as you are saying that this team defeated Saudi Arabia, they had defeated Argentina. It doesn't depend who defeated whom. It depends on the match. We could have won that match. It doesn't matter who we are playing against. We can win any match. It's just that we need to play nicely. And that's actually we played nicely. It's very derogatory for me to say we did not play nicely. But the thing is
It
that
could have been
I
better.
hope actually, like we could have won. That's it.
yeah. Uh, but and then coming on like 2 days later, we lose to Lebanon, and now we are ranked 103. Like we drop 2 places, and Lebanon goes up. They are 101 now, above us. So very much disappointment, and especially I thought that Changte playing today could have made a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, did not. Blindly,
But
it
I
did
think
not.
India needs to get players like Nandakumar on the wing.
Yeah, yeah,
He is a really good
absolutely.
winger. And Manveer is
Good.
not at that center forward role because we saw that when he was at Goa, he was in that number 9 role and like he couldn't play. He needs someone with him. Like he needs someone like Chetri
Yeah.
with him.
Because Manvir in number 9 is nothing other than a disaster.
He'll just run around.
It's like Kai
That's
Havertz
it.
Yeah.
in number 9.
As a
Oh,
Chelsea
he
So
fan, you
coming
would
back
feels
to
feel it.
it.
like I felt it and I'm not feeling. So coming back to the Chetri point, do you think that like at this moment there is anyone who can replace Chetri like in the national team?
Chetri is
See,
irreplaceable. Chetri is
Chetri is
irreplaceable,
irreplaceable.
but the thing is that yes, his position has to be replaced. Doesn't matter who will replace him, but someone has to step up,
See,
and
Yeah.
that has
Chetri
to
can't
happen
play
because
till he's 60, na. He can't play till he's 60.
uh,
See, when we
he
had
can
players
actually
like
reach.
Vaikum Bhutia, like people never thought that
Yeah,
someone would replace him. Then came players
exactly.
like JJ, and JJ was also
Ah,
going good, and then Chetri came,
See, the thing
like who
is,
became
yeah.
an
in my opinion,
Indian
we
icon.
have not yet replaced JJ too. JJ
Yeah,
is not yet
exactly. Like I was
replaced.
saying, JJ is not replaced. Like not even 50%. I can't see a single player with a 50% ability at JJ
Yeah, right.
because
That's true.
you can create chances how many you want. You can have a XG of 10, but at the end of the day, you need to score. You need to put the ball into the back of the net, and we are not doing
That's
that.
what matters.
You need to do that
Yeah, right.
constantly.
That's
That's what.
Exactly.
that's what that's why every team needs a proper number 9. And as a United fan, I feel it.
See,
Okay.
we have Chetri up front, but other than Chetri, no one. You give chance to. You see, last year I remember in a AFC Cup game, player Fardeen scored. But where is he
Yeah,
now? Nowhere.
exactly.
Like he doesn't even get the chance for
See,
that time ATK Mohun Bagan
yeah.
the Mohun.
See, Mohammad Fardin is a very good talent. Very good talent. His touch of the ball, the way he moves is very nice. But the thing is that he's not getting chances. That is a simple thing. Yeah, Nasiri could have been something else if he was at a different team. I'm telling, if they would have played in some other teams like Jamshedpur, Odisha, Northeast, I'm telling they could have been better. The thing is that they'll not leave the club because they're getting good amount from the club and the club won't leave them because of squad. It's simple as that. If they move to
And the
any
thing
other
is,
club, I swear,
like in ISL, it's like the talent is not equally divided. There's a talent
yeah,
concentration in certain
yes, yes.
camps.
Yeah,
You
Indian
see,
talent concentration
Yeah,
especially.
yeah.
You see, in ISL, there
What
is a
about
very
what?
much like wide distribution. Okay, you see teams like Northeast United, they don't have money, so they can't retain their
Yeah,
talent. There were players like
yeah,
Changte and all. From where
yeah.
did they come? They came from
Apuya,
Northeast.
Apuya.
Apuya, and then
Yeah.
one more guy was there, I think, who went to Goa. I forgot his name. Uh, and that year, that he was also he used to play on the other side with Changte. But where are they now? Means they are not at Northeast. Where Northeast has like developed players, like you can see the next player like Parthiv Gogoi, who could be the next
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
player who leaves.
it's like Dortmund. It's like Dortmund right now.
Exactly.
Uh,
And teams like Mohun Bagan are destroying the talent. As a Mohun Bagan fan, I'm saying that they are destroying the talent.
no,
You
they are. They
have
are
players
destroying
like
because the way they are
exactly,
spending, it's not fair, right, for the other teams. What will other
It's
clubs
like
do?
it's
Because I
like
think,
this Saudi in IS.
yeah, but I think so because I think there should be a salary cap for every club, and that has
exactly.
to implement very soon. You cannot spend 70 crores. You're obviously going to win the ISL. That's not fair for any club.
You need to win the
I think
AFC
it's
Cup
very
because
wrong.
you have the highest valued squad in the AFC Cup at this moment with 70 crores.
Exactly, exactly. What's the point of winning your gully cricket matches? You have to go and win the World Cup right now. And
Exactly.
I think it will be unfair for the other teams also because when you play a team worth 70 crores, having a World Cupper and whatnot, two coaches at the same time, having Clifford Miranda, I don't know what they're doing. I think it's very wrong.
Three
Even
coaches to be
being a
fair,
being
like Fernando won ISL, Hobbs won ISL, and Clifford
Abbas
Miranda as well won the Super
Clifford,
Cup.
that's what I'm saying. Like such a hub of talent. Clifford Miranda, if he would have went to Northeast, he could have done something. No? At least he could
Yeah,
have got that particular space to at least implement his ideas. I think it's very wrong
exactly.
what Mohamed is doing. And I think from next season, because see, every season they'll try to improve. Every season the squad wants will improve. That will obviously happen. But I think it should stop, and every club should be on the equal level on this.
Yeah.
That's very wrong.
I
Yeah.
praise East Bengal in this matter. You see players like Mahesh and Lalchung Nungna,
Yeah.
they all came up from
Yeah.
DC academies,
Exactly.
and East
Exactly.
Bengal bought them, and they have been good. And you need to
Yeah.
put trust on your players at the end because
No. No.
I
This
think what
time.
Mohun Bagan is yeah, what Goenka does is like you go up to Goenka and you ask him that will I get 10 crore and he will give you. You say that this player I
Exactly.
want and he will give you because at the end Goenka wants the results, which is good. As a fan, I'm saying that it is good. But as an Indian
Huh.
footballer, where does it develop? Because you know we have
Exactly.
degraded I
That's
League. Since Mohun Bagan East Bengal left, no one watches I League at this
exactly.
moment.
Exactly. Exactly.
We need to go up
See,
So.
the
I
other
League
way.
gradually lost its significance since ISL came.
Since Mohun
With
Bagan and
the
No.
East
ISL.
Bengal left.
Say no. I-League was still very prevalent after ISL
Yeah,
came. Okay, because we won the I-League in 15. It was very pre I used to watch I-League matches. I never went to an ISL match.
exactly.
Trust me. From when Mohun Bagan started playing, I started watching ISL as a ardent fan. Yeah, I used to watch
And
80K
that time I
matches
used to
back
see
then.
teams like Aizwal, Neroka having so many fans. Like
Yeah,
the stadiums used to be
I
full
used to
packed.
watch all the matches. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I used to watch all the matches. The talents were very, very nice. There were many teams like Gokulam, Kerala. I remember Chennai City FC. Those I-League
Hmm.
days were bright. For me, it was very, very memorable also. But from
I
the
remember
time
one
BFC left,
guy that Chennai City, that Gaurav Bora, he scored the winner
God,
as well
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
header.
Yes,
And
yes, right.
what happened to him later? Nothing.
No, no.
Again.
If you guys go back to that I-League winning team of 2019, that Kivu team, they were
Yeah.
brilliant, man. I still remember all the players. We had that Papa Vavaga Deovara. What a player, man. He
His
was such a
first goal
talent.
came against East Bengal
East
in
Bengal, that
PYBK.
header, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And then you had Fran Gonzalez, the boss,
Yeah.
Fran Morante,
Beitia.
Joseba Beitia. Oh, what a team. I mean, from the left, I think there were
You
some
see the
Indian
Indian players as well.
wingers.
Suhair, Naurem,
Yeah,
and then
Swear,
on the
Swear
right
now,
as well.
yes, yes. Yeah, Dhanush
The
Chandra, he
right
was
back,
captain
yeah,
that
yeah,
time.
yeah. And then
Dhanush
on the
Chandra.
left back as well, we had who plays now for
Left,
Northeast. I forgot
Ashutosh
his name.
Mehta. Ashutosh Mehta.
Yeah, Ashutosh Mehta
Ashutosh
got
Mehta.
eventually banned for doping something. I heard.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah, and
right.
then even Shilton
Midfield,
Pal.
Shilton Pal, you had Sheikh Sahil as one of the brightest players of that Montmartre, we remember.
Exactly.
Sheikh, Sheikh Sahil, and now where he is, I think he is right now at Jamshedpur or Jamshedpur only. Yeah.
No, he left Jamshedpur. I heard somewhere. Yeah,
Oh, he became the Mohammedan. He came to
yeah,
Mohammedan, I
yeah.
guess. So that is
Somewhere
how
he went.
talent get lost. Talent get lost. That I League was brilliant, man. I still remember. Um,
I League was true
but
football. Pure
I
football.
League was football. I loved the football then. There were no such boards of squad. The officials used to pour their own money, make their team. There were a lot of sponsorship issues for Mormon at that time. Nobody was getting to sponsor. And then
Yeah.
suddenly they joined hands with Goenka, and now they're the largest club in the country.
I remember a
Lots
striker
of
for Mohun
fortunes.
Bagan, Dipanda Dika. What a striker
Oh
he
man,
was.
I remember for everyone.
Dipanda Dika and Henry Kiseka.
Henry Kiseka from Gokulam, they signed him. There was
Yeah, yeah.
Joseph. I don't remember his name. Joseph from Gokulam, who used to play. Uh, Joseph or someone, you don't remember? The striker was there. Then defender,
That
you
squad
had,
was something.
yeah, absolutely, I remember. Then there was a defender, I guess, as a Kingsley.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. As a Kingsley, yeah. Then we signed someone from Cyprus as well. Daniel Cyrus or something his name.
Daniel Cyrus, and Fran
Yeah,
Boyd, the tall guy. Oh my God.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was a team, man. That was a team. I still remember that.
And in
But
Minerva as well, there was a player, Chencho.
Chencho, Bhutan, yeah, right.
Yeah,
He was called the Cristiano of Bhutan or something. He used to
yeah,
score
yeah.
goals like hell.
Because he was seven and he was used to play like
Seven, yeah.
Ronaldo.
And
Later
at
he
that
went to
time, yeah,
Kerala, Bangalore, and you can't see him today.
yeah. Bangalore, and then he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
That is the thing. Like, uh, I don't know, but still, I League is something which has to be watched. I think Mohammedan is doing good. There's some problem in coaching issues. Every moment they change coaches without any reason. But I
I
think
think now the
Mohammedan,
I-League coaches will be a bit more optimistic because they know that they can get into ISL and win the
exactly.
I-League.
Yeah.
This thing is important. The promotion and relegation thing is very important for Indian
I think
football to
relegation
develop.
shouldn't
Or,
start now, like let few more teams come in, like maybe 5 years later. Like 15 teams come in at least.
maybe.
See, if you look into
Because
like all the interviews we did with respected coaches and all, the main point which they all like agreed on is like increasing the number of teams in ISL.
exactly more number of matches is important. The more
Yeah.
exposure every player gets is important. And that's a
It's also a
squad that
matter
could
of
be very
endurance.
used. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right.
Uh, yeah. So I guess that will be it for this video. I think if you go on talking about Indian football, there is a lot more to talk about because you
Exactly.
feel nostalgic every time you talk about it.
Yeah, I
Nostalgia
mean
kicks in.
those old days were
Yeah, exactly. And thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel and share this video with your mates. And thanks for watching.